Okay, we have here a new drawing based on the 3D ISO template, and we're going to do a revolve, and I'm just going to have to draw a shape first. I'm going to use the PL command for polyline. The shape should be drawn in a polyline, either the polyline command or a 3D polyline command. Okay, so either or, and it has to be a closed shape. So let's just come up with something. Don't press F8. Use ortho. Let's imagine a shape that we can use here. That's not a very imaginative shape, but it's a shape. Okay, so there we have it. We'll just go there and just do that. All right, so there's a shape. Okay, good. All right, so now we need to revolve this. We can either revolve it as it is there, or we can look at it from a different view, or we can lift the shape so it's standing up as such. It's up to us how we're going to do it. I won't get into the rotating as yet, so I might just leave it there for now, just to show you how the basic command works. So let's go to Revolve and see what that does. Okay, we first wait for the computer to wake up, and once that's loaded, yay, it's asking us something. It says select objects to revolve. Well, it's only one, this one here. All right, now, what's it asking? We've done that, enter. It's saying specify axis to start revolving around. So basically, well, I'm just going to go, I can have an object there and I can pick it, but I haven't got an object, so I'm just going to try this here. See if that works. There we go. So now I'm revolving this thing. Now I'll just actually also revolve around it at the same time so we can see what we're doing. Let me just take ortho off by pressing ortho here. I can control it better now. So we've got this thing here. So we've got a choice now. See this thing here says 360. I can just press enter and we'll do a full circle, or I can just do a part revolve. I can put an angle if I want, or I can just guess it by doing that. Let's just go 270, see if that does anything. There you go. And it just finishes the command, really. That's it. Nothing much more to it. So there's a little part. Could be mechanical, could be civil. All right, so that's basically the revolve, and you can do part of it or a whole lot of it. So that's that one there. Union is another thing. All right, union. Okay. Well, union, you can basically draw. We'll just draw something separate rather than trying to hook onto that. That'd be easier. Let's use the old box we did the other day, and let's just do that and do that. All right. And I suppose you might want to then draw something else. You can either do another little box on top of it, or we can put a cylinder, say. Now, if I'm drawing a cylinder, because I've got the DUCS, Dynamic User Coordinate System, on, when I sort of go over a surface, it senses as to where I'm going to start drawing on. Okay, see that? So say I wanted to draw something on top of this, I could just click here. I just did. Where's the diameter? Big. There you go. So I'm just creating this cylinder on top of this thing. So at the moment, that's finished. These are two separate parts, so I can M for move and click here, and I can move that away. All right, so they're separate. If I just undo that, if I then use union, for example, this is this one here, so I can click that. I can make them into one. So it says select objects. So I want that, and I want that. And now if I move this, it's all one thing. Okay, so that's one thing. What else can we do? We can maybe draw another circle, another cylinder onto here. Okay, so we'll do that. And I might just move sorry, I might move that cylinder in. With 3D, you always have to be going around, and I'm doing that by using the Shift key and the middle mouse button held down. I can sort of revolve around it and have a look at different angles. You always have to be checking that where you think things are connected are in fact connected. All right, sometimes they look like they are from one point of view, but not the other. So, okay, so and you can see here from your little UCS, that's the X direction. So I want to move this thing here along the X inside there. Now I've got ortho on, so I'm going to go in a little bit. All right, so there it is. Okay, so what I want to do now is subtract instead of union. I want to subtract, and you subtract, if you read up the top here, subtract selected solids, surfaces, and regions. Right, so select, basically we're doing, well, you got to pick the bit you're going to subtract from. So you got to pick the bigger one usually, which is this. All right, so I did that. So select object, it says here. So I think we press enter now, and it says now we've got to select regions to subtract. So now we've got to select this one here. So you've got to press enter after you select the bits that you're going to subtract from, and we go enter after that. Okay, so what that does, it creates a little hole through there. Well, it's not right through because I didn't go right through to the other end. Okay, so that's a little subtract. You can use it that way to create like an indent in something or something like that. If you want, you could have used a rectangular box on top of it and just indent something. All right, so that's that one there, and we did demonstrate the press pull the other day, which was quite easy. Just a quick recap: if I draw a little rectangle here, I can go press pull this one here. I click in here, and I can go right through the other end, and that's like a subtract all in one. That puts a hole right through it. All right, so that's that. Okay, so that's the that one there. In relation to this, is there anything else we need to know? Intersect does something else again. We won't worry about that too much. Okay, I'll leave it there for this little part of it, and you can have a little go, and then we'll do the other bit.